Check out my tomatoes. Lots are starting to go red. Yay. We've already picked a couple of really teeny tiny ones and they were delicious. But today is the first day back at school with the students and I'm super excited. I'm full-time this term while Sam will be full-time here on our property very soon. But the challenges of the homestead, even though I'm working away, don't stop because our ram is out again. So it would seem that our lovely little ram has decided to somehow get over the barbed wire fence into the neighbour's yard. No clue how he got there. No clue how I'm going to get him out. There he is. Yeah, man. Look at this. Good job. You're going to go under, bud. You want to go try round him up? Okay. We can give it a go. Alright, plan B, we've got Eris and we've got Rami up and some string. So I'm going to tie up the fence. Go under. Good job. Show him how it's done. No, Alfie. Hop, 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 hop. You stay here. Alright, round up. Good boy. Hop, hop. No, other way. Good boy. Go round. Good boy. Bring it back. Quick. Hop. Watch out. Bring it back. Hop. Well, he went under the fence, but now we got to get him to where the bucket is. Go round up. Round up. Now we're going to see if we can get him where the bucket is and get him back in. Hop. Come here. Eris. Hop. Wrong way. Go around. Go around. Hop. Here. Come here. Good boy. Sit. Hop. Come on, dude. Come here. 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 Sit. Stay. He'll come. Stay. These guys have no idea what's going on. Bring him up. Good boy. Hop. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hop. Good. Round him up. Sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. Now we're all out. But together. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Can't even. Sheep, sheep. Come on. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Good job. There you go. Sheep, sheep. Good job. Come on, guys. Sheep, sheep. There you go. There you go. Alright. We are in. Well, that was a fun adventure before work. I think I have like half an hour left before I start now, so better go. You will not believe the week that we've just had. First you saw our Reem got out on one of my first days with my kids at school. The next event that happened was about a week later and is pretty awful. I am really, really saddened to say, chickens, chill out. Let me let these guys out and notice how I let them out at the moment. Come here, sit. Stay. 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 Yep, I'm absolutely petrified and I'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, like, I'm really saddened to say that unfortunately we had a bit of an accident with Masha, and so she's not with us anymore. I've already had my cry about it and it was pretty awful what happened to her, and I feel a lot of guilt because in a way it was my fault. I think one day when I was feeding the chickens, I must have knocked this plastic container over after I had emptied it of food, and unfortunately Masha must have been there and I hadn't noticed and she got trapped under there, and feeling pretty awful because for our favorite chicken, that's a pretty awful way to go. And it just shows you that when you're busy, when you've got lots on, little mistakes and accidents like that happen and they can be really detrimental to some of your animals. So always make sure to take care. But yeah, so that happened. And then let's talk about how I'm letting the chickens out at the moment and why I've got a bit of a limp going on. So on Thursday, a couple of days ago now, I let the chickens out of the coop, just like normal, as I always do. And Oak decided to confront me and come at me. I had my sandals on at the time because I was just about to head off to work. So I put my foot out to kind of stop him from coming towards me. It's not that he was running, but he was definitely like puffing up and like coming towards me. And the last thing I wanted was for him to like jump in my face. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. He has attacked a couple of our guests before. Mainly it's been males that haven't been on the property before. When Sam's brother was over, he was pretty mean to the point where Sam's brother was walking around with a stick. So clearly he had hurt him a couple of times, but it wasn't anything severe. So we kind of just noticed what was happening. We attributed it to probably being the two little roosters that had grown up and maybe caused Oak to be a little bit more defensive. So we made the decision to get rid of them and see how his personality changed because of that. And he did settle down a lot. But the other day, he came at me, I put my foot out, and he actually jumped up at me and attacked my foot. At the time, I didn't think much of it. It was just a couple of little punctures in my foot. And I guess they started to bleed, so I went inside, put some band-aids on them, and then Eris and I went for a walk like normal, and Or maybe we just came back from our walk. I can't remember. Anyways, I went to work that morning, no issue. But then throughout the day or throughout the morning, as I had to walk around in class, we have photo day. My foot was progressively getting more and more sore. It continued to bleed. I think I was at school for about 4 hours and had to change my band-aids and then a bandage 3 times. And each time, like, the bottom of my foot was just soaked in blood. Like, it was out of control. Long story short, as my foot progressively got more and more sore, more and more swollen, more and more bloody, I decided to take the afternoon off school, go to the doctor. Sam and I spent about 6 hours there. They x-rayed my foot, they cleaned it up, they swabbed it, which was quite a stingy sensation. And essentially what had ended up happening, because of the rooster's feet being quite dirty, an infection had already gotten into the wound that he punctured into my ankle, and meant that now I'm on antibiotics. Had to go on bed rest for that day, and it is getting better now, but still needs to get changed, still needs to be looked after and rested, and there's still a bit of pain and discomfort, but not nearly as bad as that first day when it happened. So after that week, we now have a decision to make on what we're going to do with Oak, because unfortunately with roosters, once they start showing aggression and once they start exhibiting behaviour that can be quite dangerous to those around them, it's not normally something that you keep on the farm because you are putting yourself in danger. As you see, like, I'm now not very comfortable letting the chickens out like normal in the morning because I don't want that to happen to me again. Gumboots though are now a priority, and I will definitely be making sure I'm wearing them when I'm around the chickens or anything else. No sandals anymore. That's the update of what's been happening at the moment. Garden going out of control. We've got heaps of tomatoes, zucchinis, cucumbers. I'm making lots of pickles at the moment. But yeah, and we'll see what the day gets up to. For now, it's only 8 AM and I'm just about to take some photos in the garden and then hobble my way back inside. We're also thinking that... Eris, come here. Come here. Come protect me. Come here. Come here. Come protect me. Thank you. Come and sit. If Oak isn't going to be on our farm anymore, there's not a lot of point of having a rooster on the property. It was really beneficial while I wanted to incubate eggs and breed my chickens, and I've had a lot of fun with that. But moving forward, if there is that chance that they might attack or that things could go wrong, I'd rather not be wasting lives. Having a few egg-laying chickens, they're going to lay eggs regardless of if there's a rooster or not. Those eggs won't be fertilized, so we won't be able to incubate them into new chicks, but we will be able to still eat them and enjoy them. So I'm not too worried going forward. Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous talking. I'm not too worried going forward about getting another rooster yet, especially while I build up my confidence again. It is such a shame though, he's so beautiful. You gonna crow, mate?